EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. John Mechie, 70 yards. And the Cardinals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Rams first down.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Kyren Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14.
That's another Rams first down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cardinals' 14-yard.
Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. In motion, the tight end.
250.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And they'll wrap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This is intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over.
After the interception, here's Stafford. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Stafford to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Pass incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Intended for number 17. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Finding room at midfield. And down right around the 37. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Arizona.
Back to throw again. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
At the 9-yard line.
That was a beautifully executed a screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third. Down. Stafford now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
2
yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. Stafford. Throw right side here going to be incomplete. The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards, and they're set up better for 3rd. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Sampson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. And the Cardinals.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for our Rams.
There's Stafford. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. To throw is Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Now Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touch. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, wide Marvin Harrison Jr. Stafford. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Third down.
Now back to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Gay's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Successive penalties have him looking now at a 1st and 20. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So a tight one so far. 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen at our halftime report. Scott.
Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Bills prove they are a force to be reckoned with. The number 5 seed advances with a road win. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Sam Darnold. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Seahawks make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. No, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 33. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Mechie. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Complete to Dylan Sampson. A gain of 12. First down, Cardinals.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Complete to Dylan Sampson. A gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
On first down, Sampson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinals
on first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harrison, right side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for our Rams. First down.
Play action. Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the 50, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room to run now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. Sampson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Arizona.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. Well, now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Sampson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And that right.
Now it's Stafford. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Ball under 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. That's complete to McBride. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Complete to Trey McBride. A gain of 19 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Rams are right back in this football game.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got this to Williams, complete. Inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. He'll try and do this himself. They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 5-yard line.
Williams will try again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
Yeah, they've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down, they'll have to throw it anyway.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33. This is 1st and 10.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now Stafford. That one down the field for Ferguson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Terrence Ferguson. Incomplete. Will Johnson there.
Final minute of play. Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 20. And the Rams 1st down.
And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.